Malaysia, one of the world's most charming and beautiful countries. It is located in the heart of Southeast Asia. Being a tropical paradise and abundant in beauty makes Malaysia a much desirable dream for holidays. With magical attractions of culture, people, delicious cuisine, fabulous festivals, and superb combination of old architectures and high-rise buildings. "2020 is a golden year for Malaysia tourism and ASEAN tourism. Therefore, with leading in tourism strategies, Malaysia had perfectly welcomed the 250 tour business entrepreneurs from 10 countries who attended one of ASEAN's most interesting events, FATA Convention 2019, from 27 to 28 April 2019 at Putrajaya, Malaysia. The convention was honored by well-known tourism experts in ASEAN who came to exchange information about potential growth and new trend of tourism businesses worldwide. This will create synergy and new technology that influence on the ASEAN tourism industry.
This is the MATA Travel Exchange Mart. This is the second time the MTEX, they call it, is held in Putrajaya. The first one was in the city of Malacca in the year 2007, and today, 2019, we are having the second MTEX, the MATA Travel Exchange Mart. Today we have about 150 foreign participants for the buyers and sellers, about 84 sellers consisting of travel agents, hotels, theme parks. We hope that through this MTEX, there will be more intra-travel between the ASEAN region. In the ASEAN, we have a population of 633 million people, and we hope that with better air connectivity, especially on visa-free between the countries, I'm sure that the ASEAN tourism will continue to grow. Other than tapping the China-India market, I can see a huge potential in having intra-travel between tourists between this region.
The key topic and discussion was about promoting cruise tourism and tourism of other ASEAN countries to be recognized by foreign tourists. Nevertheless, the brightest highlight of this year's convention was the promotion of tourism for all.
And as far as the business session is concerned, or the conference session is concerned, we are now talking more on the technology. We're giving emphasis on the technology because the future and the way forward for our travel industry business is investing in technology. And the subject of the topics that we are having on the first day is the whole world under one platform, and this is a very, very interesting topic rather, so that we will open up our mind because it's a very wide-ranging subject. And on the second day, the main topics is on incoming. As far as incoming is concerned, we are overly, especially in ASEAN country, we are overly depending or overly focusing towards China. And China, for that matter, has become the top 1 or 2 arrival in most of the ASEAN country. And I think as far as incoming is concerned, away from China, we are neglecting the other emerging countries or emerging market. So therefore, these sessions is to open up our mind to let us start to refocus our market strategy and our market on which market that we want to develop.
The overall trend for tourism in ASEAN this year is unity. It means no more one-on-one competition. We collaborate as one family for greater future. We'll have our strategic dialogues through meetings and annual assembly to discuss and determine annual policies in accordance with international standards and current situations. This process will be hosted by our members every year.
MTEX, we have about 150 buyers from all over ASEAN country, which is member of FATA. And we have about 80 sellers from Malaysia. So this is the second time we have it since 2007. So we're going to do it every year for MTEX.
We were really impressed by this convention module of the ASEAN countries. The business sessions were very informative, and in future we would like to interact with FATA in especially our selling platforms. Currently we also have a platform called Taffy Connect, and I believe FATA is also having that platform. So this can only help us to sell the destination better. And going forward, we would like to interact. Even in our conventions, we would like to invite some key members of FATA and MATA, and would like to also participate in the next convention.
Malaysian Association of Tour and Travel Agents, or MATA, is honored to host the convention this year. The association is blessed with a truly professional team who diligently contributed for this successful and remarkable event. Will be a good example for the next FATA meeting.
We have been involved in FATA for a very long time, and this is the second time the FATA convention is being held, this time in Putrajaya, Malaysia. The FATA convention is also a combination of B2Bs and post tours, and I feel it is one of the best ways for agents in the ASEAN region to get to know one another, to experience a country, and to know what it's like to do business among our Asian counterparts. It's also good to note that we have with us this year TAFI, the Indian Travel Association, and it has been a fantastic experience, and we hope in the future that we can continue this, where ASEAN will meet together with other key emerging markets like India and China for the betterment of tourism in ASEAN.
It's wonderful that FATA was able to organize FATA Convention of 2019 in Putrajaya, Malaysia. This meeting was accommodate more than 250 members from 10 country members. Also, we are invited from India to participate in this event. One of the hottest topics is to use social media, which has been developed to create big data and open up the market of travel products for members to the global market to create the large project for become the big data for tourism of product in ASEAN. The highlight initiative from FATA convention as follows. The first one is seminar and business exchange, or we call CBEX. The second one is marketing campaign that include fam tour, creative tourism product for member countries. And the third one is capacity building for better serving the need of international tourists through training and best practice dialogue. Lastly, as a president of FATA, I would like to extend my hearty thanks to members who attend this meeting, as well as the organizer of this meeting, and sincerely hope that the FATA will be able to have from your support as always. It is important that we work together as one and change the competition relationships to collaborative platform for ASEAN tourism industry as a whole.